Hey guys, we are in week 2 of session 1 for distance learning. In today's lecture, I'm going to go over all of the things that you need to be prepared to do this week in class. All right, Monday, May 4th, 2020. Today, you are going to get your second major assignment. We're going to review, research, and go over a MEL tutorial. Okay, academic research. I know that we have talked about research a lot this year, and it is because I think that it's important. Research is valuable because not only does it show you how to support a stance, but it teaches critical thinking skills and provides you experience for things that you'll be doing in your future educational or work career. Okay, so I went over this in a video tutorial about how to access resources at home, but I'm going to go over it again here so you can review it both ways. What I'm going to ask you to do is start at the Lansing School District homepage, so that's lansingschools.net. Once you're there, you're going to click on schools, that's in the upper right hand corner, and select Everett High School. It's almost all the way at the bottom of that menu. From the Everett homepage, you're going to select Library Media Center. Now, when I made this tutorial, it was the third option down on the left-hand side under Everett High School. However, I think now there are a couple other options about coronavirus above Library Media Center. So just make sure that you're looking for Library Media Center. Once you're on the library's homepage, you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom and you're going to see a blue bar that says Useful Links. Click on the little plus icon for Useful Links, and that will open up a drop-down menu below. Click on the link for mel.org, and that will take you to our lovely MEL homepage. At the top of the page, you'll see a couple options. You're going to select e-resources, and that's going to take you to all the databases that you have access to through your school. So there are a couple of resources that I recommend. First is Academic Search Complete. I like this one because it has a huge selection of resources. Look at that, over 17,000. I also like to look at full text versus just abstracts because you get more information. It also covers a variety of topics. So if you're not really sure what you're looking for, I might start here. If you are in need of an encyclopedia, check out Britannica School High. I like this one because you can adjust the reading level, or I think you can have it read to you, but I'm not 100%. Explora is another great general database, has lots of different resources. If you know you're interested in history or science, look for the History Reference Center or the Science Reference Center. And then again, in this other tutorial that I've uploaded to YouTube and is linked in your Google Classroom, we talk about citations and how to find those citations. So between today and tomorrow, please watch that tutorial about how to generate citations, but just know that they're important because they help you avoid plagiarism. They give credit to the author, and they make sure that you don't get a 0 for your assignment. Because we're working on English, I'm going to ask that you use MLA format. However, a lot of science classes, psychology, will use APA. So really it just depends on the class and what your teacher or professor prefers. But for this class, we're going to use MLA. Okay, so your second major assignment for this class is a very short annotated bibliography. And I'm not sure if we've done one of these in our class before, so I'm going to go over what that is. So remember, a bibliography or a working bibliography is a list of sources that you will use in a paper. I am not asking you to write a whole research paper for this class. However, I am asking you to find one good source. Make sure that in English class, like I said, your sources are cited in MLA format. If you had multiple sources, you would want to organize them in alphabetical order by the last name of the author. Remember, just including the URL is not sufficient. Okay, so what is an annotated bibliography? What an annotated bibliography is it is an evaluative paragraph or paragraphs for each citation. So you will have one citation and you will write one paragraph, which is about 150 words, describing, summarizing the source, and evaluating it. So when I talk about evaluating, we're looking at CRAB, currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, and purpose. Okay, so currency is when was the information published? Is it important for you to have the most relevant information? Please make sure that you address when it was published in your annotation article. Identify whether it was relevant to your overall research question. Again, you're just looking for one good source on one topic, so relevance is not the most important for this assignment, but it's a good thing to remember. Ooh, went too far. Okay, authority. So, do the authors know what they're talking about? Super important to remember. Please don't cite people who don't have a background in the thing that they're talking about or have not done extensive research. Accuracy, again, that's just, does the information fit with all of the other information, or is it an outlier? Purpose. Why did the author create this? So identifying the purpose will help you identify bias. So are they trying to inform you of something? Do they want you to buy something or persuade you to believe something? Are they entertaining you? Whatever their purpose is will help you understand how it fits into the overall scheme of literature and articles on that topic. So I'm going to give you a brief overview right here in this PowerPoint about the assignment that you're going to do, and then we're going to look at a little more detail. So for this assignment, you will select a topic to research. You are going to find just one reliable source using the tools identified in this lecture, namely MEL. Any of those databases in MEL. You can also use Google Scholar, but we want a scientific or peer-reviewed article. You need the MLA citation, and you need to write an annotation paragraph explaining information and evaluating it. This assignment will be due Friday, May 8th. That's this Friday, and it is worth 20 points. So let's take a look at the breakdown of this assignment. Okay, you can see annotated citation due Friday, May 8th, worth 20 points. It's actually worth 30 points because I have two smaller assignments woven in. This first paragraph just explains what an annotated bibliography is. It's what we already went over in our lecture. Same with the citation. So we're going to focus on this third paragraph and then the breakdown of the assignment. So throughout the course of this week, you're going to select a topic you're interested in to research. It can be anything. I know that for other assignments, I've narrowed it down to research for history or something related to a book that you read. This can be literally anything. Look for one reliable source for information on the topic. Again, you're going to use those database resources that I talked about. Ms. Curry also has several tutorials on how to access different databases that have been uploaded to the Google Classroom. Be sure that you record the MLA citation for each source and write a detailed annotation paragraph. Remember, your annotation paragraph should explain or summarize information presented in the source, and then evaluate how you know that it's a good source. So we're breaking this down into 3 parts. Part 1 is your topic selection. Super easy, 1 to 2 sentences. Tell me what you're researching. This is worth 5 points, and it's due tomorrow, Tuesday, May 5th, 2020. Part 2 is giving me the MLA citation. So this assumes that you've done your research between today, Monday, and Thursday. So Thursday, you're going to give me that MLA citation. Again, I have gone over in detail how to generate a citation in databases from that tutorial that has already been uploaded to the classroom. This is worth 5 points. All you have to do is generate the citation, copy and paste it into a document, and turn it in. That's due Thursday, May 7th. And then Friday, I want the whole thing. So I want you to turn in your citation with underneath it a paragraph of at least 150 words explaining the article, so summarizing it, and evaluating its usefulness. This is worth 20 points, and again, that's due Friday. If you have questions about this assignment, please be sure to visit office hours this week so we can talk more about it. That brings us to Tuesday, May 5th, 2020. So again, if you haven't watched that citation video, make sure you check that out. We're going to talk about identifying the topic, and you're going to get your second reading log. Okay, so just to recap what I covered in the other tutorial, but most databases will provide you a citation. You just have to know where to look. For the MEL database, it's on the right-hand side of the screen. It looks like a little paper, and it will say Cite. You just click that, and it will generate a whole list of citations. You want to find out or find the MLA citation. You're going to copy and paste that into your document for the final assignment. So make sure you know how to do that. Today, what I want you to do to take a step towards towards completing that final assignment is to identify your topic. So all you need to do today is go into your Google Classroom and tell me what you're researching. This is worth 5 points, and I do need it by the end of the day today. Additionally, because it's Tuesday, I'm asking you to read for 20 minutes. Please make sure you record the title and author of the piece that you read. Maybe you read multiple pieces and just pick one, and then respond to the prompt in the Google Classroom. Make sure you're writing a complete paragraph. This is due today at the end of the day, and it's worth 5 points. So your prompt that's in the Google Classroom says, record the opening line of the book or article that you're reading. Why do you think the author chose to begin it this way? Did you like it? Why or why not? Did it make you want to read further? Talk about the first line of whatever you read in 5 to 8 sentences. Wednesday, halfway through the week. Today we're going to do article of the week, and you'll just use your extra class time to work on assignments. So there is an article posted in the Google Classroom. It's about art. I also have an audio version available, and you can access that through the link in the Google Classroom. Make sure that after you read it, you respond to the prompt that is posted in the classroom. You need to have 5 to 8 sentences and include at least one quote from the text. This is due at the end of the day today, Wednesday, May 6th, and it's worth 10 points. So the prompt, what I want you to consider is, do you consider yourself to be an artist? What do you think about the way the author defines what it means to make art? Explain your response in a complete paragraph, 5 to 8 sentences, and remember to include at least one quote from the text in your response. And just keep in mind, you should still be working towards that final piece for the annotated citation. So yesterday I asked you to to identify your topic. Tomorrow you'll have to turn in that citation, and then Friday you'll have to give me the citation with a summary and evaluate the source. All right, Thursday, May 7th. Today you're going to turn in your citation and you have a reading log. So if you haven't already done this, you should have a source by now. You're going to find the MLA citation for the source you selected. Again, there is a detailed tutorial available on YouTube about how to find a citation in the MEL databases. You're going to copy and paste the MLA citation into a Google document and turn it in. That's all I need, just the citation. It's worth 5 points, and it's due at the end of the day today, Thursday, May 7th. You also have a reading log because on Thursdays we read for 20 minutes. Make sure you tell me the title and author of whatever you read and respond to the prompt in the Google Classroom. This is due at the end of the day today, Thursday, May 7th, and it's worth 5 points. So the prompt that you'll be responding to today is, whether reading fiction or nonfiction, there is always something to learn from the written word. What is one lesson that you learned from your reading today? Explain the lesson and how it was presented and why you think it's important. 5 to 8 sentences minimum. So lessons can be big, like life-altering lessons, or they can be small. I'm reading this book right now called Love Letters to the Dead, and it is a YA novel, so young adult lit, and I just learned about some different people that she's writing letters to, like real actual people, like Kurt Cobain. I knew who he was, but I learned about some other people that she chose to write letters to, and that's more like of a pop culture lesson, but to be relevant in today's world, it's important. Okay, Friday. Today you're just focusing on making sure you have everything done for class this week. So we're just focusing on submitting assignments. This week we have done several things. On Tuesday you needed to turn in your topic selection worth 5 points and your reading log too, also worth 5 points. On Wednesday you needed to turn in the article of the week response. That was worth 10 points. I see I didn't put that there, but it was worth 10 points. On Thursday you had to submit just the citation for your article worth 5 points and your reading log 3 worth 5 points. And then Friday, today, your MLA citation is due. That's worth 20 points. So please make sure, use this as a checklist. Make sure that all of your assignments are done for the week. And remember, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me. And then don't forget to work on that word of the day, review the lecture because you have a quiz next week. All right, I'll see you guys later. Take care.